Rocky clearance. Good morning, Berlin 539er7 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Cleared for pushback Berlin 539er7. Rocky ground, Berlin 539er7 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Berlin 539er7.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Philippines 4908 is on final for 27.
Rocky clearance. Good morning. Air Canada 3483 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Clear to land on 27 Philippines 4908.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 539er7.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 3483 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Air Canada 3483.
Rocky ground, Philippines 4908 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, US Air 6674 is on final for 27.
Rocky ground, Philippines 4908 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 27 US Air 6674.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 3483.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 8909er.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 Philippines 4908.
Taxi to 27 Berlin 8909er. Rocky ground, US Air 6674 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Turkish 7840 is on final for 27. Clear to land on 27 Turkish 7840.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 US Air 6674.
Cleared for pushback Egypt Air 4675.
Rocky Tower, Berlin 8909 ready for takeoff on 27.
Taxi to 27 Egypt Air 4675.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 8909er.
Rocky ground, Turkish 7840 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Turkish 2096 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Turkish 2096.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Turkish 7840.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 6841. Rocky ground, Berlin 6841 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Berlin 6841.
Rocky Tower, Egypt Air 4675 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky ground, Turkish 2096 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Egypt Air 4675.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Egypt Air 9782 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Egypt Air 9782. Taxi to gate Bravo 7 Turkish 2096.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 709er7. Taxi to 27 Berlin 709er7.
Rocky Tower, Berlin 6841 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 6841.
Rocky ground, Egypt Air 9782 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, Berlin 709er7 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Berlin 1208 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Berlin 1208.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 709er7.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Berlin 2783 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Taxi to gate Bravo 6 Egypt Air 90782.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 2783. Taxi to 27 Berlin 2783.
Rocky ground, Berlin 1208 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Philippines 5174 is on final for 27.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Egypt Air 9209 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Clear to land on 27 Philippines 5174.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Berlin 1208.
Taxi to 27 Egypt Air 9209.
Rocky Tower, Berlin 2783 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 2783.
Rocky ground, Philippines 5174 taxi to the gates. Rocky Tower, good morning, Berlin 3540 is on final for 27. Clear to land on 27 Berlin 3540.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Egypt Air 1175 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. Cleared for pushback Egypt Air 1175.
Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Philippines 5174.
Rocky Tower, Egypt Air 9209 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Philippines 4909 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Taxi to 27 Egypt Air 1175.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Philippines 83906 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Philippines 83906.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Egypt Air 9209.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 Berlin 3540. Taxi to 27 Philippines 4909.
Cleared for pushback Air Canada 5541.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Egypt Air 1175.
Rocky ground, Philippines 83906 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 27 Air Canada 5541.
Cleared to land on 27 Air 4482.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Philippines 4909.
Cleared for pushback Air Canada 33907.
Taxi to gate Alpha 4 Philippines 83906.
Rocky clearance, good morning, US Air 6675 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Taxi to 27 Air Canada 33907.
Rocky ground, US Air 6675 ready to taxi. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 5541.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Lion Inter 6908 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Lion Inter 6908.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Air 4482.
Taxi to 27 US Air 6675.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 8483.
Rocky ground, Turkish 7841 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 6675.
Taxi to 27 Turkish 7841.
Taxi to gate Alpha 5 Lion Inter 6908. Rocky Tower, good morning, Air Canada 7674 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Air Canada 7674.
Taxi to 27 Berlin 8483.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 33907.
Rocky Tower, Berlin 8483 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 8483.
Cleared for pushback Turkish 2097. Taxi to gate Bravo 1 Air Canada 7674. Rocky Tower good morning, Turkish 2840 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Turkish 2840.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Turkish 7841.
Taxi to 27 Turkish 2097.
Cleared for pushback Egypt Air 9783. Rocky ground, Egypt Air 9783 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Egypt Air 9783.
Rocky ground, Turkish 2840 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, Philippines 9096 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Philippines 9096.
Rocky Tower, Turkish 2097 ready for takeoff on 27. Taxi to gate Bravo 7 Turkish 2840. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Turkish 2097.
Rocky clearance good morning. Berlin 1209 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower good morning, Etihad 1782 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Etihad 1782.
Rocky ground, Philippines 9096 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Egypt Air 9783.
Taxi to 27 Berlin 1209er.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Philippines 9096.
Rocky ground, Etihad 1782 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, US Air 5208 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 5208.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 1209er.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Etihad 1782.
Cleared for pushback Philippines 5175. Cleared for pushback Berlin 3541. Taxi to 27 Philippines 5175. Rocky ground, Berlin 3541 ready to taxi. Rocky Tower good morning, Egypt Air 3174 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Egypt Air 3174. Rocky ground, US Air 5208 taxi to the gates. Taxi to 27 Berlin 3541. Taxi to gate Alpha 3 US Air 5208. Rocky Tower, Berlin 3541 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 3541. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Philippines 5175.
Rocky Tower good morning. Lion Inter 8540 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Lion Inter 8540.
Rocky ground, Egypt Air 3174 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback Philippines A3907.
Taxi to gate Bravo 3 Egypt Air 3174.
Rocky ground, Philippines A3907 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Philippines A3907. Rocky ground, Lion Inter 8540 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, Philippines 4396 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Philippines 4396.
Taxi to gate Alpha 4 Lion Inter 8540. Rocky Tower, Philippines A3907 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky clearance good morning, Lion Inter 6909 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Rocky clearance good morning. US Air 4483 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Philippines A3907.
Rocky Tower good morning, US Air 6482 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 6482.
Taxi to 27 US Air 4483.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Philippines 4396.
Taxi to 27 Lion Inter 6909.
Rocky Tower, was there 4483 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky Ground, US Air 6482 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, Berlin 7908 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Berlin 7908.
Cleared for takeoff on 27, was there 4483.
Taxi to gate Alpha 5 US Air 6482.
Taxi to 27 Air Canada 7675. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Lion Inter 6909.
Rocky Ground, Berlin 7908 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, Etihad 2674 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Etihad 2674.
Taxi to gate Bravo 1 Berlin 7908.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 7675 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 7675. Cleared for pushback Turkish 2841.
Rocky Ground, Etihad 2674 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, Berlin 9840 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Berlin 9840.
Rocky clearance good morning, Philippines 9097 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Taxi to 27 Turkish 2841.
Taxi to gate Bravo 7 Etihad 2674.
Rocky clearance good morning, Etihad 1783 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower good morning, Philippines 1096 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Philippines 1096.
Rocky Ground, Berlin 9840 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 27 Philippines 9097.
Taxi to 27 Etihad 1783.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Turkish 2841.
Taxi to gate Bravo 6 Berlin 9840.
Rocky Tower good morning, US Air 5782 is on final for 27.
Rocky Ground, Philippines 1096 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 27 US Air 5782.
Cleared for pushback US Air 5209.
Rocky Tower, Etihad 1783 ready for takeoff on 27.
Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Philippines 1096.
Taxi to 27 US Air 5209.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Etihad 1783.
Rocky Tower good morning, Lion Inter 3208 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Lion Inter 3208.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 US Air 5782.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Philippines 9097.
Cleared for pushback Egypt Air 3175. Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 5209. Taxi to 27 Egypt Air 3175.
Cleared to land on 27 US Air 8174.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 Lion Inter 3208.
Rocky clearance good morning. Lion Inter 8541 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. Cleared for pushback Lion Inter 8541.
Rocky Tower, Egypt Air 3175 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky Tower good morning, Egypt Air 4540 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Egypt Air 4540.
Taxi to 27 Lion enter 8541.
Rocky ground, US Air 8174 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Egypt Air 3175.
Taxi to gate Alpha 4 US Air 8174.
Rocky Tower good morning, Air Canada 6396 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Air Canada 6396.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Lion enter 8541.
Rocky ground, Egypt Air 4540 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 27 Philippines 4397.
Rocky clearance good morning, US Air 6483 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Rocky Tower good morning, Etihad 7482 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Etihad 7482.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Egypt Air 4540.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 6396 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 27 US Air 6483.
Rocky Tower, Philippines 4397 ready for takeoff on 27.
Taxi to gate Alpha 5 Air Canada 6396.
Rocky Tower good morning, Philippines 2908 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Philippines 2908.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Philippines 4397.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Etihad 7482.
Rocky Tower, US Air 6483 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 6483.
Cleared to land on 27 Etihad 9674.
Rocky ground, Philippines 2908 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback Etihad 2675.
Taxi to gate Bravo 3 Philippines 2908.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 7909er.
Taxi to 27 Etihad 2675. Rocky Tower good morning, Egypt Air 1840 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Egypt Air 1840.
Taxi to 27 Berlin 7909er. Rocky ground, Etihad 9674 taxi to the gates. Rocky ground, Etihad 9674 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 7 Etihad 9674. Rocky Tower good morning, Etihad 50906 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Etihad 50906. Rocky clearance good morning, Berlin 9841 ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Taxi to gate Bravo 1 Egypt Air 1840.
Rocky Tower, Berlin 7909 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky Tower good morning, Turkish 3782 is on final for 27.
Taxi to 27 Berlin 9841.
Cleared to land on 27 Turkish 3782.
Rocky Tower, Etihad 2675 cancel takeoff.
Rocky clearance good morning, Philippines 1097 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin 7909er. Taxi to gate Bravo 6 Etihad 50906.
Rocky clearance good morning, US Air 5783 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky ground, Etihad 2675 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower good morning, Etihad 8208 is on final for 27.
Cleared to land on 27 Etihad 8208.
Rocky ground, Turkish 3782 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Etihad 2675 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback US Air 5783.
Rocky ground, Philippines 10907 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower good morning, US Air 4174 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 4174.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Berlin Niner 841.
Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Etihad 2675.
Rocky Tower, US Air 5783 ready for takeoff on 27.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Turkish 3782.
Rocky Tower good morning, Berlin 6540 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Berlin 6540.
Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Etihad 8208.
Taxi to 27 Philippines 10907.
Rocky ground, US Air 8175 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 27 Lion Inter 3209. Rocky Tower good morning, Turkish 73906 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Turkish 73906.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 US Air 4174.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 5783. Taxi to 27 US Air 8175.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Philippines 10907.
Rocky Tower good morning, Egypt Air 2482 is on final for 27. Taxi to gate Alpha 4 Berlin 6540. Cleared to land on 27 Egypt Air 2482. Rocky Tower, Egypt Air 2482 is going around.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Lion Inter 3209.
Cleared for pushback Egypt Air 4541.
Rocky ground, Turkish 73906 requesting taxi to the gates.